Have you ever started something and never finished it? Maybe it was a workout plan, a business idea, or a book you promised yourself you'd read. At first, you were excited, motivated, ready to take on the world. But then life got busy. Your energy faded and your hope slowly slipped away. Eventually, you gave up. But what if I told you success doesn't come from motivation at all? What if it comes from one simple thing: discipline? This story isn't about someone rich or lucky or gifted. It's about someone just like you. Someone who transformed his entire life, one small step at a time. In the city of Fremont lived a 32-year-old man named Jake. He worked at a furniture store, delivering tables, chairs, and beds to customers' homes. The job was routine, predictable, nothing more than a way to pay the bills. But deep down, Jake carried a quiet dream. He wanted to build wooden furniture his own, not deliver it, but create it. He had learned a little carpentry from his grandfather, and he still remembered the comforting smell of fresh-cut wood, the feel of sturdy tools, and the joy of shaping something beautiful and useful. But every time he tried to begin, he found a reason to stop. Next month, he would say, "I'm too tired after work." And next month turned into 2, then 3, then a full year. His dream didn't disappear, just went silent, sleeping inside him. Everything changed one rainy afternoon when Jake delivered a stunning wooden dining table to a man named Mr. Grant. The home felt warm and peaceful, with soft music playing in the background. Every piece of furniture looked handcrafted, from the shelves to the coffee table. Jake couldn't stop staring. "Did you make all of this?" he finally asked. Mr. Grant smiled. "Yes, I used to be a delivery guy just like you. Now I run a small carpentry business from home." Jake blinked in surprise. "Seriously?" Mr. Grant nodded. "Yep, I started small. Woke up early. Worked 1 hour every day before my shift. Even when I was tired. Even when I didn't feel motivated." Jake frowned a little. "How did you stay motivated?" Mr. Grant chuckled. "I didn't. I stayed disciplined. Motivation is like the wind, it comes and goes. Discipline is like the earth, it stays." Something shifted inside Jake, not excitement, not fear, just a calm, solid decision. That night, he took out a pen and paper and wrote a small personal plan. Wake up at 5 a.m., work 1 hour in the garage. Build small wooden items, no excuses. He taped the plan to the wall. The next morning, the alarm rang. It was freezing, still dark outside. His bed felt soft and warm. He almost turned the alarm off, but then he remembered Mr. Grant. He got up. His garage was cluttered. He had some old wood, a few basic tools, no expensive machines, no special workbench. Just a dream and a bit of courage. He built a small wooden box. It wasn't perfect, the corners were uneven, but when he held it, he smiled. It was real. Every morning he continued. 5 wake up. 5:10 enter the cold garage. 5:15 start building. Some mornings were rough. Sometimes he dropped a nail or miscut a board. Some days his body felt too tired to move. His hands hurt. His eyes were tired, but he kept going 1 hour a day. After 3 weeks, he had built 6 boxes, 4 stools, and 2 small tables. He posted them on social media. No likes the first day. Nothing the second. Then 1 like. Then a simple comment, "Nice work." It wasn't much, but it was enough. After a month, a message popped up. "Hey, do you sell these boxes?" Jake's heart raced. He typed, "Yes." He sold his first box for $25. Not a fortune, but to him, it felt priceless. He celebrated with a cup of strong black coffee and a proud smile. That night, he stayed an extra hour in the garage. He built 2 more boxes. He posted them online. This time more likes came in. More shares. People began asking, "Can you make a bookshelf? Do you build tables too?" He wasn't rich, not yet. But something had shifted. People were starting to recognize his discipline. One evening while Jake was working, he smelled smoke. His old heater had malfunctioned and started a small fire in the corner of the garage. He rushed over, threw water on it, and his neighbor came running to help. The fire was put out quickly, but some wood and tools were ruined. Jake sat on the floor, exhausted and frustrated. Maybe this is a sign, he thought. A sign to stop. He called Mr. Grant, who listened quietly, and then said, "Fires happen in every journey. Some burn around you, some burn inside you. Don't let either one stop you." Jake took a breath, hung up, and ordered a new heater. The next morning, he cleaned up the garage, replaced what was damaged, and went right back to work. 3 more months passed. His routine became automatic. He no longer wondered, should I wake up? He just did it. Like brushing his teeth. Slowly, people began ordering custom pieces. He opened an Etsy shop and named it Wood Soul Crafts. His evenings filled up with work too. He quit wasting time on late-night Netflix. Instead, he created. One night, he received an email from a local cafe. They needed new wooden tables. The order was big. Jake felt nervous. I can't do this alone, he thought. So he contacted his friend Louis, who also loved woodworking. Louis agreed to help. They worked late nights and delivered the tables in 2 weeks. The cafe posted pictures and tagged Jake's shop. Orders doubled again. But success brought pressure. Customers expected fast turnaround times. Some complained his prices were too high. One person returned a stool, saying it wobbled. Jake started doubting himself. He missed 3 morning sessions, stayed in bed, wondered if he was truly good enough. One morning, he stood in front of the mirror. His face looked tired, but his eyes still had fire. He whispered, "I didn't come this far just to stop." He walked into the garage, breathed in the familiar scent of wood, and picked up his hammer. A year later, Jake moved into a small workshop, no longer just a garage. He had 2 part-time helpers, a clean website, and a steady income. He wasn't rich, but he was free. Free to build, free to create. Free to live the dream he once delayed. And every morning, he still woke up at 5 o'clock a.m. because discipline wasn't just a habit anymore. It was who he had become. Jake started giving talks at local schools and small events. People often asked, "How did you change your life?" He always smiled and said, "I didn't wait to feel ready. I showed up every day." See you in the next story.